In this video, we will do some of the puzzles that are asked in the placement. So, in the final phase of the placement, in the technical interview or in the HR interview, they normally ask the puzzles. There are limited number of puzzles that are asked normally in the programming, like 30 to 50 puzzles are there, and they are normally asked like 95% of the times these are asked. So we will do some of the puzzles, and I am telling you that these puzzles were asked in the BTech Computer Science course, okay? But these puzzles are asked for the other courses also. In the HR interview, these are asked. So let us discuss the first puzzle. This is the first puzzle. You can read the puzzle. So the first task is we have to understand the question, what the question is trying to say. Here two wires are given and they both burn in an hour. If you burn a wire by one end, it will finish itself in 1 hour. Now this line is very important. They don't burn at the same time, okay? Means they don't burn at the same speed. So you have to measure 45 minutes. Look, you can easily measure 1 hour. Just burn one wire by one end and it will finish itself in 1 hour. You can easily measure half hour also. How can you measure it? Some student will say we will divide the wire into two parts. No, this division of wire thing will not work here. Why? Because you can read the line, but they don't burn at the same speed. So if you divide the wire into two parts, it can happen like this. In the 10 minutes the first part will burn, okay, or in the 50 minutes the second part will burn. So you cannot divide the wire. Let us suppose the first wire can burn itself in 10 minutes. In the 10 minutes it can burn 80% of the wire, but the last 20% of the wire it can burn in the next 20 minutes. So the thing is, the speed of burning is not same. It is very different. So you cannot divide the wire. It can happen like this. Let us suppose you want to divide the wire, okay, but it will not work, because let us suppose in 50 minutes 80% of wire is burned, but in the next 10 minutes 20% of the wire is burned, or in the first 50 minutes only 20% of the wire is burnt, and in the next 10 minutes 80% is burnt. So we do not know the speed, so division will not work here. So how can we measure 45 minutes? The issue is we can easily measure 30 minutes, but we cannot measure 45 minutes. We can easily measure 1 hour, we can easily measure 30 minutes. So we have to do some trick here. We have to burn both wires. We have to burn the wires from three ends. First burn the first wire from both ends, at the same time burn the second wire. So the thing is, you have to ignite the both wires by the three ends simultaneously, okay. So what will happen here? Because we have burnt the first wire by the 2 points. So what will happen here? Normally the first wire took 1 hour to burn, but if you ignite the wire by both ends, it means you are doubling the speed. Doubling the speed means it will take less time, or it will take half time. So instead of 60 minutes, this wire will take only 30 minutes to burn. So when 30 minutes have passed, there is no wire number 1. Okay, it means wire number 1 is completely burned. At that time when the wire number A is not present, you have to burn the second wire by the last end. Why? Because when the first wire is burned completely, we know that 30 minutes of this wire is left. Yes or no? We do not know how much part of the wire number 2 is burnt. Why? Because it is given in the question that both wires don't burn at the same speed. Yes or no? But we know that 30 minutes of wire number 2 is passed, correct? And 30 minutes are remaining. So now we do not want to measure 30 minutes, we want 15 minutes because we have already measured 30 minutes. So what we can do, wire number 2 we have burnt from one end now. When the wire number 1 is finished, at that time burn the second wire from the last end. So what will happen, instead of taking 30 minutes, it will take 15 minutes to burn. Why? Because you have doubled the speed of burning. So in 15 minutes this wire will burn. So after 45 minutes both will burn. So there is no wire and you can say that we have measured 45 minutes. So this puzzle is very frequently asked, a good puzzle. So solution is, as I told you, burn both wire by 3 ends simultaneously after half hour while one will finish. When the first wire is not there, the 30 minutes of the wire number 2 is remaining. So you can, now you want to measure 15 minutes only now, because 30 minutes you already measured with the help of wire 1. Yes or no? So you can double the speed of the wire number 2, the burning speed. So you have to ignite the wire number 2 by the last end also, and then instead of taking 30 minutes it will take 15 minutes, because you know 30 minutes are remaining, we doubled the speed. 30 divided by 2 means 15. So after 45 minutes, 30 minutes plus 15 minutes, there is no wire that is there. So this was the puzzle. Now we can do another puzzle. You can check the question. Okay, the first task is we have to understand the correct question correctly. Okay, in puzzles more than one solution is acceptable, but the assumption should be correct. For many puzzles there are more than one solution that is available, but the assumption should be correct. Okay, so here 3 bags are there, bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3. And there are some labels that are written on the bag. That on the first bag it is written that red balls are there in the bag. In the second bag it is written as a label that blue balls are there, and in the third bag it is written that mixed color balls are there, either red or blue. But the thing is, these labels are wrong. The labels are wrong, means in the red bag red balls are not there, in the blue bag blue balls are not there, in the mixed bag mixed balls are not there. Okay, now you have to find minimum number of ways in which you can find the correct label of the bag. Some assumptions are there. First of all, you cannot see the balls that are in the bag, and the second assumption is you can only pick one ball from the bag. You cannot pick 2 or 3 balls from the bag. You have to pick only one single ball from the bag. So how many times you will pick the balls from the bag, so that you can find the correct labels of the bags. I will tell you the solution. As I told you, the labels are labeled wrongly. In the red color bag, red balls are not there. So the possibility is in the red bag blue color balls can be there or either mixed. Yes or no? Now in the blue color bag red balls can be there or mixed. Now some students say we can pick one ball from the red color bag, and if it comes as a blue, it means it is a blue color ball. This thing is wrong. Why? Because if you pick a ball from the red color bag and if it is blue, then still you cannot say that it is a blue color bag. Why? Because it can be a blue color ball that belongs to the blue bag, or it can also belong to the mixed color bag. Mixed balls means blue balls are also there, red balls are also there. So if you are picking a ball from the red bag or from the blue bag, then you are not sure that it is a particular type of bag. So you cannot pick a ball from the red color bag or from the blue color bag. I will give you another example. Let us suppose from this bag, if you pick a ball from the blue color bag, because the label is wrong, it means either red color balls are there or mixed. So you picked a ball and now its color is red. Now you cannot say that this bag original color is red. Why? Because it can be a red color ball, it can be a mixed color ball. So how can you write red or mixed both? So still you are confused. That's why you will never pick a ball from the red bag or the blue bag. You have to pick ball from the mixed color bag. Because the label is wrong, so only red or blue color balls are there. So you will pick a ball from the mixed bag. If it is red, it means the correct label of the bag is red. Yes or no? If it is blue, then the correct label is blue. For assumption I am taking that, let us suppose we picked a ball from the mixed color bag and it is red. So the correct label is red. Yes or no? Now we know that we know the label of one bag, okay, the original label. Now because the original label is red, here this assumption cuts out. Why? Because red bag is also there now, so you can delete this assumption. Now only one possibility is there, mixed. So this bag original color is mixed. Because mixed color bag is already there, this possibility cuts out. So only one possibility is there, blue. So here instead of red, blue label will be there. So the minimum number of ways is only one. You have to pick only one ball from the mixed color bag, and from that you can easily recognize the correct label of all the bags. So this was a very good puzzle that is very frequently asked. This is a very simple puzzle. You have to cut a cake and you can do only 3 cuts, but you have to cut the cake in such a way that you should have 8 pieces. So the thing is, you have to cut the cake with some trick. If you do the cut like this, 1, 2, then you can make the third cut in any direction, but you will never get 8 pieces. For example, let us suppose you did a cut like this, then the number of pieces is 6. So this thing will not work. So you have to do some trick. First, what you will do, you will cut the cake into 2 parts. You can make a horizontal cut or a vertical cut. Okay. So now you have 4 pieces. Now what you will do, you will stack all these pieces, 1, then above 1 second cake, then above 2 third cake, then above 3 fourth cake, then with a knife do 1 cut. Okay, then you will get 8 pieces. So make a horizontal cut and a vertical cut, then you will have 4 pieces. Now you will stack all these 4 pieces in a column, or stack means just one above another. then make a cut and you will get 8 pieces. It works like that. Using only horizontal or vertical cuts, you can never get 8 pieces. So this is a very simple puzzle if we compare it with the previous two puzzles, but it is also very frequently asked. This is the answer, you guys can read. Of course, multiple answers can be correct, but your assumption should be correct. Okay, for this puzzle, you know, students come up with multiple answers. Yes, multiple answers can be correct, but we have to check whether the assumption you are using is good or not. So this is again a very simple puzzle. Can you make 120 with 5 zeros? 5 numbers are given, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, you have to use only these numbers. Do not use any other number. You can do any mathematical operation that is known to you. Any mathematical operation, plus, minus, divide, multiply, modulus, exponent, any mathematical operation, okay, you can took. But you have to apply those mathematical operation on these 5 numbers only, and you have to come up with 120 as the answer. Now some students say that we can use other digits also, like 1, 2 or other. No, the digits that are available are only 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So how can we get 120 as the answer with 5 zeros? Any mathematical operation is allowed. So if you apply plus, minus, multiply, divide, you will not come up with the answer. You have to use a factorial mathematical operation. So apply factorial first of all, because 0 factorial is 1. Then do the plus operator, the plus mathematical operation, and you will get 5 as the answer. Again you can apply factorial and you will get 120 as the answer, because you know I have told you now, you can use any mathematical operation. So we have used factorial also, addition operator also, operation also. So this is how, you know, we can get the answer. I will open a simple quiz, okay, not very long quiz. So this is a puzzle that is also asked. A man fell in a 30-meter deep well. In one day, he climbs 4 meter up and slips 3 meter down. It means in a day, 4 minus 3 meter. 4 meter minus 3 meter means he is climbing only 1 meter. Now, how many days would it take for him to come out of the well? Do not give the answer as 30 days, because the answer is something else. Now, you know, some student will directly say that 30 days is the answer. No. What will happen here? For 27 days, or let us suppose for 26 days, he will climb only 26 meter. Yes or no? Because in a day he is climbing 4 meter and he is slipping down 3 meter. So actually he is climbing only 1 meter. Yes or no? So for 26 days he will climb 26 meter. But on the 27th day, what will happen here? 26 plus 4 means he will go out of the well. So just tell me, if you are out of the well, will you slip down again? No, na. So the answer is 27 days. For 26 days, look what is happening. First he is climbing up, then he will slip down. So on the 27th day, he is already there on the 26 meter now. So first he will climb. So 26 plus 4 means 30 meter. Now he is out of the well. Once a person is out of the well, why will he slip down again? Yes or no? So the answer is 27 meter, not 30 meter. or 27 meter or 27 days it will take for him to come out of the well. So this is the last puzzle that we will do today. In a town only 2 barber shops are there. You are a new person. So first of all, there are only 2 barber shops in a particular town, not more than that. You are a new person to the town and you want a haircut and you want the best possible haircut, okay, and you do not know which person do better haircut, and the assumption is you cannot ask from anyone. So how can you choose the best possible barber who can do a good haircut? So multiple answers are there. First of all, some students say we can just look at the number of people that are present in the 2 shops. Let us suppose in the first shop 50 people are there and in the second shop 20 people are there. So we will choose the first shop. It is not the correct answer. Why? Because normally if a barber haircut price is low, then a lot of people will come to him. It does not mean he is doing the better haircut. So by just looking at the number of people, you cannot say that this thing is good. It can be, but the chances are it cannot be. So in all cases it is not correct. So by just seeing how many people are there in the shop, you cannot decide, because low price does not means better quality. It can be, it cannot be. I'm not denying it, but that is not a correct assumption. So answer can be because there are only 2 barber shops, and there is one more assumption that in a shop only one barber is present. Multiple people are not present because it is a town. Na? In a town, if you have seen the barber shop, only one barber is normally there. It is not a saloon, it is a barber shop. Some student also say that multiple people can be there in the shop. No, it is in the town. In the town normally only one people is there, only one person is there. It is not a saloon in which it is not a big shop in which multiple people are working. So here just see the haircut of the barber. You will see the haircut of the barber 1 and haircut of the barber 2, and you will choose a barber who has a bad haircut. You will not choose the barber who has a better haircut. See the haircut of the barbers, both barber, and choose the person who has a bad haircut, because bad haircut means he is not bad, the second barber is bad, because only 2 shops are there na. So a person cannot cut his own hair na in a perfect way. Yes or no? Normally it is the assumption, okay, and we will follow it. So if barber 1 wants the haircut, he will go to the barber 2. Barber 2 will go to the barber 1 for the haircut. Yes or no? So if a barber has a good haircut, it means his haircut is not good. The second one haircut is good. So do not choose a barber with a good haircut, because his haircut is not good. The second one has a good haircut. So choose a barber who has a bad haircut. It means he is not bad, he is good. The second one is bad. So that is the answer. So other puzzles we will do in the next video. Thank you all.